How to learn coding if you have no time, no technical skills, and feel you're too old to learn something new. We're going to tackle the last objection first, because I know from personal experience that you are never too old to learn something new. When I was in my 30s, I got diagnosed with several health issues, and I basically ended up having to change careers. I did so by having to go back to school and getting another bachelor's degree in a totally different field, because I decided to follow a passion, something that I never really thought could have been a career for me, and I decided to see whether I could do it. And so I went back to school with people who were literally half my age, and I went ahead and redid college all over again. And I got that other degree, and I've now been in this new field for several years now. I've actually probably been in the new field longer than I was in the old field that I was doing. And it was a big change. I really think that it's just something to consider, that you can always learn new skills. You're never really too old to stop learning. So it's just something that's more of a mindset. You can always learn something new. You can always excel at something new. You just have to put your mind to it. Age is just a number. And when we say we have no time to learn new skills, that's in general just an excuse that we give ourselves. That's a big lie. Because the reality is, if you've made the decision that you need to learn how to code because you need to have these skills, because you need to do something to advance your career, then it's something that you need to make time to do it. So even if you're a busy person, and I can tell you that I am definitely a busy person, it just takes a lot of juggling and time management, but you can make the time. And if you were to actually write down, take a day and write down everything you do that day in small increments, you're going to find out that you actually waste a lot of time. You may waste time in front of the TV. You may waste time in social media. There's a lot of time that we actually waste doing not a lot. Those are times that you can fill with trying to learn something new, some new skill, something that will really advance your career, something that will help you to move you forward. And once you realize that you do have these gaps in your time when you're not really using all your brain power, that those are gaps that you can fill with something productive. So I would just take a look at your day and see where you're at. And you'll probably find that there are minutes here and minutes there that kind of can add up and give you the time that you need to really focus on yourself and doing something for yourself that will help make you move forward. And the final objection is that you can't learn how to code because you're just not that technical. You have a lot of difficulty with computer stuff, and how can you code if you can't even do these basic things on your computer? Well, learning to code is really like learning a language. It is mainly understanding a new vocabulary and then understanding how to apply that vocabulary. So it doesn't have to be intimidating that it's super technical, or I can't possibly grasp that because it's so over my head. It's a matter of just understanding that these are the new terms you have to understand. What do these terms mean, and how do we use these terms? And once you understand these things, something that looks like hieroglyphics when you first look at it, you look at it and you're like, I don't understand what the hell's going on. Once you start understanding with the vocabulary of this new language, essentially, then you'll be able to recognize things, and it won't be so intimidating. It won't be so crazy to look at, and you'll get the hang of it with some time. And the good news about all these three things is that I've actually developed a workshop to help get you started. And that's just, it's to help people who really, have this big barrier to the idea of learning code, that it's so complicated, that's too complex. And in this 3-day workshop, I try to address these things, break it down to simple things so that you can feel comfortable that it is something that, you know, is available to you, that it's something that you can reach, that's something that's achievable. So take this workshop, and in terms of no time, it's a self-directed learning experience. So, you know, you're going to have some access to videos. You can watch them at your own pace. But the reality is, when I first ran this workshop, it ran over a 3-day weekend. So if you're really motivated and you really feel you're short on time, you can finish this workshop in as little as 3 days. Typically, in each module, there's about a half an hour to an hour of explanation. And then the most time-consuming part of it is the hands-on practical, where you're going to learn, where you're going to actually be coding something yourself. And so that part may be a little bit longer if you need to kind of replay videos to understand what's going on. But if you're getting everything and you're able to proceed at it at a normal pace, then that's maybe 2 hours of your time. So it's a weekend, couple of hours each day, and you'll be well on your way to learning how to code, because by the end of the workshop, you're gonna have coded your first web page, and it will be a functional page with a navigation and everything. I hope that I've convinced you that no time, too old, and not technical are not reasons to not take my course. They're not reasons to decide that you can't learn how to code, because it is my firm belief that everyone can learn to code. We can make it accessible to you. We can make it something that you feel like you can achieve. It's something that you can learn. So go ahead and go to get.designerslearncode.com/jumpstart and jumpstart your learning of HTML and CSS coding today. Presented by Designers Learn Code.